Hi there and welcome to Sonuby version 1.7. If you haven't seen any Sonuby video before, my name is Julian, I'm the developer of Sonuby Weather, and in this video series I'm going to be showing you the latest features I have implemented. If there was one feature most users have been waiting for, it was 14-day forecasts. Sonuby version 1.7 finally adds 14-day forecasts, as well as a brand new 14-day overview, which I'll show you in just a minute. There's also a new snow sports report, which lets you plan your next backcountry skiing, snowboarding or snowshoeing trip for any slope or mountain in the world. And last but not least, Sonuby now shows about 30% more forecasts and is easier to use with one hand. So as you can see, there's quite a lot to talk about, and I'd say we get started. In order to show more forecasts and to allow for a better one-handed use of the app, I have slightly changed the navigation of the app. As you can see on the right side of your screen, there is now a new sidebar menu which allows you to switch between the two main forecast areas of Sonuby, which are weather maps, and the forecast area we have just been to. Right above there is a new toggle button which, if you tap it, reveals a new context menu. From here you can access the display settings for your daily life report. You can switch between the different forecast view modes like list view and full report mode. You can switch between the different hand modes. So if you have a left-handed person, this will make it easier for you to access the context menu. You can also pin or unpin the context menu. Right now I have pinned it in order for it to stay visible, but you can always unpin it and hide it. Now let's check out the new 14-day forecasts and the brand new 14-day overview. The new 14-day overview replaces the previous 7-day forecast and, like Live Overview, is now fully customizable and interactive. If you scroll horizontally, you can check out the full 14-day forecast. And if you want to check out the forecasts for a specific variable and a specific day, you can simply tap any variable and day, and you will see the detailed forecast for that specific day, with further options to dive into the altitude forecasts in this example, or the 14-day forecasts for temperature, or if you want to go deeper into the day forecasts for that specific day, you can also do that right from here. If you want to access the daily overview right away, you can just tap the header of each day, which will get you to the daily overview for that day. Since we're already talking about interactivity, let's see what we can do by long pressing on any variable. From here, we can open up the 14-day overview, which we've seen before, and the altitude forecast as well. But let's have a look at how we can configure the forecast further. And let's say we want to add the felt temperature and dew point temperature to the 14-day overview. And as you can see, there are now felt and dew point temperature values below, as well as two visualizations next to the temperature bar, which now shows the relation of the different temperatures to each other. Let's say you want to add additional forecasts to 14-day overview. You can do that by tapping the settings button up top, then tap configuration, and from here you can now enable or disable single forecasts. And let's say we want to add cloud cover and UV index. And if we go back, you can see there are now cloud cover and UV index available in your personal 14-day overview. You can also change their position by long pressing on them, tapping change position, and then you can move them up or down. And as you can see, their position has now changed. Finally, let's have a look at the new snow sports report. As a skier or snowboarder, you're usually interested in knowing the snow conditions at your slope or the mountain you're going to. And with the new snow sports report, you can easily do that for any point on Earth. The first thing that you're going to see when you open up the snow sports report for your desired location is a live overview which shows you the current snow depth up top, as well as the temperature, and down below a 14-day overview for the snow conditions at that place. There are 3 snow-related forecast variables available in the snow sports report. The first one is snow depth, the second one snow melt, and the third one new snow, so new snowfall. And by combining these three or looking at them at the same time, you can usually tell whether or not the conditions are worth going on the slopes or on your mountain. There's also snow maps, which you can access by tapping the map button. And from here, you can easily check out the snow depth for a certain area, or if you want to plan for different slopes or mountains, you can easily tell the snow depth or the accumulated snowfall for the upcoming few days. So let's have a look at the accumulated snowfall map as well. And as you can see, for the next 18 hours, there's going to be a bit of snowfall. The next 24 hours, there's even more, and so on and so on. So these are the main new features of Sonuby version 1.7. Now, obviously, there are a lot more changes and adjustments, which I cannot talk about in this video because it would make the video too long. But if you're interested in learning more about them, have a look at my release post at sonuby.com. If you like this new update, I would very much appreciate if you would tell your friends about it, if you would rate it on either Google Play Store or iOS App Store, or if you can, subscribe to the annual or monthly subscription. Thank you very much.